Taurus, hi. So this is going to be a reading for March 2026, and I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Why am I sitting? Because it's a big chair, that's why. I got it for the cats too, but none of them, well, Kai sometimes. I'm just noticing I'm sitting over to the side of this chair. That doesn't feel right. Okay, I tried. It just doesn't feel right. If it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right. What are you gonna do? Be centered now. If it doesn't feel right, this is my center. Okay. The overall energy for the reading, the Hierophant. You are showing up here, standing in your power. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Pretty cool energies at first sight. Starting off the reading, you get the Knight of Wands crossed by the Three of Cups. Yeah, there's partnerships. There's good times. It almost feels like a vacation with people or something. I don't know, a gathering of some sort. It's not just one energy, I don't think. I think there's multiple, but they're surrounding you. It's a nice energy. Fun, you know. Love is there. All sorts of nice things in this one. In your focus is Six of Cups. Now that's different. That's one particular direction that you're focusing on. You're like, yeah, that. Okay, so there's a soul connection here that shows up. In the recent past, the Seven of Wands, a lot of rejection, a lot of, oh, no. Like if I were to come to you, you know, to ask you to go for an ice cream, no. Even though perfect weather, you were in the mood for an ice cream before I came there, and you're like, no. But it's not personal. It's not. You would say no to anything from this energy. So I don't know what that is. Maybe you're not in a good mood or something. Nope. No. But like a day at the beach or nope. Okay, your favorite thing to do. Nope. Okay. In your strength, the Ten of Cups. Well, now you're in a different place. You came out of the no. Your heart is much more open. You're more inviting of great energy by the looks of it. And you're surrounding yourself with that, which maybe that was the goal. Maybe you got tired of the no's. I don't know. Or maybe so much good energy surrounded you that you're like, fuck yeah. Yeah, let me go do that. You know? I don't know. But super nice energies here. In the immediate future is the Eight of Pentacles. I do see progress in something you're putting effort into. Here with this one, so something is building up. Supporting this reading, the Four of Pentacles. You almost have a sense of stubbornness to you, which I'm not surprised to see. You are, you know, a fixed sign. So I see a little bit of, you know, we're going to do this, or we're going to do that, or we're going to take care of shit, or, you know, stuff like that. But it carries stubbornness, which sometimes is not a bad thing. We'll see. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Ten of Pentacles, there's something surrounding your home right now that it feels like a good energy. I can't see what it is, what's happening there, but I do see that it has to do with your home. In your hopes and fears, the Six of Pentacles, you know, you're just hoping that things are gonna fall into place, that everybody's going to be happy, everything's going to be okay, including you and especially you. But you know, you just come through with a nice open energy to not only for yourself to be happy, but to share that with others. So a sharing type of energy, super cool. In the potential outcome, the Moon. Ooh, it's a secret. I don't know what the fuck that is, but maybe something's going to be revealed. Something that was hidden from you, but let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me do the Hierophant, the Four of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you look a little bummed out, a little, man, I haven't had fun in such a long time, you know? It's been a while since I felt like I'm really having fun here. That's why these energies are here, because you're craving them. You're asking. You're calling on these energies of, let's open up and let's have a little more fun. Because you're bummed out. You're like, I've been in a different place for who knows how long. Let's do the Knight of Wands, the King of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Fool. But it's almost like you can't have fun. I don't know what the hell you're dealing with, but it's stressing the hell out of you. Something is stressing the hell out of you, where it's kind of interfering with this energy. Where as much fun as you would want to have and bring in that energy a little more, there's something in the way. And it's your mind. It's stressed out about who knows what. It's like you got caught up in stuff that's so, adulting, that you want to just kind of be a kid again or something. And it's like you're trying, but the adulting part takes over. Something like that. I don't know, because it's not like, oh my god, you're so stressed out all the time. And no, you just miss the lightness of things, Let's do the Three of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. So I think you're going and trying all sorts of things. Maybe some friends are putting together, I don't know, an outing somewhere. And it sounds like fun. It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll try that. Where normally you would probably be like, I'll be home. And maybe I'll come over. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. But now you're coming through with the sense of, maybe I'll try that. No, I think I'll try that. I think it's... So you're very open to trying new things. At this moment in time, to open up this energy of lightness, of fun. Let's do the Six of Cups from the universe for you as a final advice. No, we're not there. We just started. In your focus. The Knight of Wands, the Justice card, the Seven of Pentacles. There's one particular soul connection that you can rely on when it comes to fun, when it comes to... hey, I got an idea. Yeah, we could try this, or we could try that, or, like they're always probably on the lighter side, they may not take life so serious all the time, Not a bad thing, not a bad energy at all in the way you're showing it to me here. But you are telling me that you're shifting your attention in that direction because why not? You want fun, they're all about that. Fuck yeah, let's go. Let's I'm counting on you. You want to plan something else out? Okay, yeah, I'm in. You do the planning though, because you know how to make it fun. It's all about fun here. It's a fun energy that you're definitely leaning towards. For the Seven of Wands in the recent past, you had the Six of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Nine of Wands. Hold on. Hold on. Things got complicated really fast here. Hold on. Okay. Remember this soul connection here that you're like, okay, yeah, let's have fun. You rejected it in the past, by the looks of it. You're like, and it felt good. It's, it brought in the same energies. The energy, because you're opening back up to it, but you rejected it in the past. And I don't know, it could have been as easy as maybe they did plan out some fun weekends and you never went. So it doesn't have to be like, oh, you screwed over this energy, so now you're opening up to it. No, I don't think that's what it is. I think maybe you weren't even thinking in the direction of this energy. You were like, no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not going to consider that. No, I'm not. Well, now you're open to it. Okay. No, it doesn't have to be complicated unless it is. In the sense of, did you shut down this energy and now you're like, well, I changed my mind. I don't know. For the Ten of Cups in your strength, you get the Tower, the Eight of Pentacles, the Strength card. I see practicality kind of taken away from all of this in the sense of, as you're having the time of your life just exploring or opening yourself up to this energy, not even going on that fun weekend yet, work takes over. It's like, hold on, but I gotta finish something. I gotta. So practicality would take over if you let it. Depending on, it's like someone's raining on your parade, but it's you. You know, with I don't. This energy is here. It's open. You're opening up to it. But then out of nowhere, you're like, oh no, I gotta go to work. It's like, okay, let's plan out a fun weekend and all of this, and you're super excited. You're packing up. You're ready to go. You're like, oh my God, I got my fireworks with me. I got all the everything that I need. And then right before setting out the door to leave for the weekend, you're like, oh, I gotta work on Monday. Fuck, no, I can't come. I gotta finish this project by Monday. No, fuck this shit. What? You're the one that even said, let's plan for this. And then you're the one that shuts it down. And I know you're gonna be like, well, I can't because it's me. It's, my idea, I shut it down. Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, you can, but like, why? Because I gotta work. Oh, okay. For the Eight of Pentacles in the immediate future, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman, the Judgment card. It's. I think you're trying to find balance between that, actually. Bringing out a little more fun into your life, not taking life so serious anymore, and also, paying attention to the things that you do gotta work on. So I think right now you're in the middle of finding that balance. That's why it's showing up like this, so abrupt from one to the other. But in the immediate future there, you're giving me a sense of, while you work on something, you also want to kind of take it easy there. Not give yourself completely to that. Fall into that sense of practicality, and we gotta take care of this, we always gotta do something. It's like, no, sometimes just be, because that would probably bring up to the surface a little lighter type of an energy. So this is you, I think, trying to balance things out here. For the Four of Pentacles and the supportive energies, you get the Chariot, the Two of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. There's also something that you're having a hard time letting go of, and it has to do with the loss, or it has to do with a separation of some sort. But you're showing me, even though that energy is present of a separation between your energy and another, you're showing it to me as unresolved. It's complicated. It's beyond complicated. It's unresolved, basically, for you. So it's always running in the back of your mind, because you're telling me, I can't let this go. I don't think you would be able to let that go until whatever's unresolved here is going to be resolved. Because it keeps you always running through your mind about it, whatever this is. So it's always there as a constant nuisance, almost. And while you're focusing on your inability to let it go, it's not about that. It's about maybe heal, whatever that is, and that would eventually facilitate the letting go part, For the Ten of Pentacles, in the hidden energies, you get the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands. Okay, so something that has to do with your stability, and I would say home for you. Something that you truly, truly were invested in and cared about and very passionate about even. Yeah, it could have been just an idea that, oh my God, this is going to be the best idea ever. Yeah, now you're starting to kind of, no. Not the best idea anymore. You're starting to not care for it. You've started to already a while ago. So it's one of those, okay, let's say you were super, super, super determined, and like nothing would have stopped you there to get a new, TV stand. And, you didn't get it the minute you decided, okay, I'm going to look for something and I'm going to find something. And then you found something fucking amazing. It was like the best TV stand on planet Earth. Of course, I'm going to get this. But then as time passed, no, you look at that TV stand, you don't even look at it anymore. You're like, okay, well, fuck it. And this is a silly example of, something small. I think it's something bigger than a TV stand. And I'm not talking furniture in the sense of significance, but it's something that you were initially super stoked about, and now, for a while now, not anymore. So it might change things up around home, because again, I'm seeing this around home. It could be around work too. I'm getting a sense of home though. For the Six of Pentacles, in your hopes and fears, you get the Three of Cups, the Moon, the Seven of Cups. You're not, even when you do have those fun times, right? Because of your trying to balance out practicality with fun there a little bit, I feel like you're not really having fun in those times. Because you're like, well, in the back of your mind is always running, but I got something to take care of before I go in. So your mind is always in the practical. It pulls you back into the practical almost constantly, where it doesn't allow you to be present. You're thinking of the next step before you even reach this step. And that goes especially in those times in which you're trying to be present with lighter energies, where you're being pulled by the next step from your mind. Like, okay, what's next? Okay, like I wonder, now we're in the middle of zip lining, and I wonder how long this is going to take, because, I gotta start worrying about who the hell knows what, so that then I gotta know exactly how long it's gonna take to get down from here to the base, and then once we get there, I want to know exactly how long it's gonna take. You tell me you're having fun there. Are you having fun yet? What are you doing? Planning out my steps. Why? That's not the point of having fun here. For the Moon, for the potential outcome, you get the Eight of Wands, the Sun, the Six of Wands. That's an interesting energy. But why is it not coming to the surface? This almost looks like telepathy, which could come through in dreams or even actual telepathy. It's a super nice energy exchange that carries a whole lot of happiness. But it's not presented on the surface. That means it's something that you may feel internally. And again, it could be exchanged as an energy, and it could show up as telepathy, which could mean you may have some dreams about whoever or whatever's at the other end of this energy exchange. So, but it makes you feel good. It makes you feel happy, but it's still contained under the surface there. Which makes it almost look like not a fantasy, because this energy exchange is actually happening, but as something you're kind of experiencing privately and not really bringing it to the surface. Okay. I don't know. It feels good. It's just not coming to the surface. But from the universe for you as a final advice, the Seven of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. Okay, you're telling me, look, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying to temper myself to not go ballistic about how long the experience I'm having is going to take, so that I know what to do about the next experiences. So then you plan forward there, like I'm really, really learning and trying to not do that. Okay, as long as you're trying, you're good to go. I'm not going to be on your case about it. Let's do the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. Loon, intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition, as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Well, let's see. Elegance, singer, communicator, visionary, dreamer, loyalty, family, fidelity, freedom's call, spirit messenger. The call of the loon stirs the soul. The sounds evoke reverence and imagination. Loons have a complex communication system that is highly evolved. Loons are powerful and intuitive. Knowing from within comes quickly for Loon people. Their flashes of insight and imagination are highly developed. Loons mate for life and teach the ideals of family and fidelity to those with this totem. Loons are excellent partners and parents. They often carry their offsprings on their backs. Loons are also excellent communicators and they relate well to others. When loon arrives or you hear them call, it may be time to pay attention to your own intuition and be discerning of your situation. If loon is your totem, you will be a great communicator. Insights and answers easily rise from the depths of your subconscious. Family love is important and you protect the ones you love. Take time at dawn on the still lake of your mind and connect with your song. Be vocal. Chant. Love your family. You will always succeed if you listen to the wisdom within. Look to your own reflection to see how beautiful, unique, and elegant you are. Aww. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.